Amina's writing is very interesting because I find in it a kind of level of subtlety that has come, I think, largely out of a finer education that I feel she's had. Whether that is in terms of the number of books we had in our house, or whether that is in terms of her schooling or the university that she went to, I don't know. I know that my university education was not as good as it should have been. When I came to England and I joined an MA course here, I felt very daunted by other students. I felt very ignorant at times, and I had to read a lot to catch up. So I think I do feel her work is very refined and very interesting. She also, interestingly, has done a very good play, which Kali Theatre Company last year put on amongst their readings for their 21st birthday. And they said to me that they think it's rather sweet that they open with a reading of my first play and they close with Amina's first play.
But when Kavita said that she wanted to go into the media, I felt it was necessary to sit down and have a very tough, realistic talk. I said to her, are you prepared for how tough it's going to be? Are you prepared, to pick yourself up when you get knocked down? And are you prepared to be determined to persevere and to have faith with yourself? To say to yourself, okay, I may be going through a tough patch, but this is what I've chosen to do.
There was a wonderful comment by Kiran Desai. Somebody must have asked her about her mother and what influence her mother had. And she said, I wrote in her company. That sense of we are in each other's company. I talk through my stuff with her now, maybe not when she was younger, but she's incredibly useful, intelligent, sensitive, perceptive kind of person with whom I can say, okay, so what do you think? She's very good at character and dialogue. She's not so good on structure, which is my strength. So we're quite complementary in that way. So it's a wonderful thing to have that sort of homegrown access to feedback. I don't need the Asian Women Writers Collective because I've given birth to one. So, And when her text to Fatima was published, and she did the acknowledgements, she said in acknowledgement to me, she said, to my mother who taught me the value of salt, both in my cooking and in my writing. And now I said to her that with my next book, the acknowledgement I would make to her is that to my daughter who taught me the value of using two kinds of heat in my cooking and my writing, because I never used to use chili and pepper together, and she said, no, you should. It gives it a different taste. So she's taught me that both chili and pepper are useful, and I suppose both in my cooking and my writing.